Hall of Fame weekend ended about a week ago, and before NFL Network ended their coverage, they showed those who will be eligible for the 2015 Pro Football Hall of Fame. Among the new eligibles are Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Torry Holt, and Orlando Pace. That's 4 members of the greatest show on turf. Without a shadow of a doubt, these 4 should be in one shot. There is no way they can possibly wait 5 or 6 years to finally be inducted. Kurt Warner is the perfect example of a nothing-to-something story. He was bagging groceries in Iowa at one point in his football career. When the St. Louis Rams gave him a chance, he seized his opportunity and became one of the greatest quarterbacks in history. There were never any low-scoring Rams teams in the years with Warner under center. He was the league's MVP twice. If that doesn't convince you, how about this? After the Rams lost Super Bowl 36 to the New England Patriots, he never got over his Super Bowl hangover. He struggled and eventually his era ended as Mark Bulger took over. He then makes a cameo for the New York Giants and was only used to make way for Eli Manning. He arrived in Arizona and was supposed to have the same role as he did in New Jersey, yeah, I said it, New Jersey, and make way for Matt Leinart. That didn't happen. That time was different and Warner led the Cardinals to a Super Bowl. He is one of a few to lead 2 teams into the Super Bowl. Heck, it's even impressive when the 2 teams are in the same division. Kurt Warner will become a Hall of Famer in his first year of eligibility. Of course Warner had great receivers to throw it to in Isaac Bruce and Torry Holt. Bruce was introduced to this organization when it was in Los Angeles. Before his time, the number 80 was anonymous with Henry Ellard. But if you say what legend wore number 80 for the Rams, you won't say Ellard. You'd say Bruce. He was a member of the Rams for 10+ years. He caught the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl 34. Isaac Bruce will become a Hall of Famer in his first year of eligibility. Holt was the most consistent receiver in the 2000s, catching for 1,000 yards every season. He also caught a touchdown in Super Bowl 34, showing signs that he had arrived in his rookie season. Whether it was wearing number 88 or 81, he was Warner and Bulger's best friend on the field. Torry Holt will become a Hall of Famer in his first year of eligibility. Bruce and Holt wouldn't have racked up high numbers if Orlando Pace wasn't protecting Warner. Perhaps the greatest draft pick in franchise history, Pace was a beast in the trenches. Very seldom did defensive ends get past him. How do you think Warner had those incredible numbers? How do you think Hall of Famer Marshall Faulk ran and caught for 1,000 yards in a season? Orlando Pace will become a Hall of Famer in his first year of eligibility. 4 players who was part of one of the NFL's greatest offenses in history. Marshall Faulk awaits his XOT teammates. Kurt, Isaac, Torry, and Orlando, welcome to the Hall of Fame class of 2015.